This paleo pork tenderloin takes just 30 minutes from start to finish and is perfect for weeknight dinners. Cooked all in one pan with a Whole30 friendly teriyaki sauce that's kid approved and goes perfectly with cauliflower rice or your favorite veggie side dish. I'm pulling myself out of a holiday cookie-induced sugar coma to share a recipe you can make for an actual meal. Woohoo! In all seriousness, while I love me some holiday baking this time of year, I also start to feel less than stellar when I eat cookies, coffee cake coming soon, and more cookies day after day. Even paleo cookies are still, well, cookies. Which is why you'll be seeing a few new Whole30 recipes on here over the next couple of weeks. With a coffee cake and pancakes sneaking in there, since we're not in January just yet. Anyway, I've been making today's recipe for some time, a couple of times per month for dinner, and it's pretty much the only different meat recipe my kids don't complain about. By different, I just mean it's not a burger, meatball, or chicken cutlet slightly smiling face most of the time I make this. The younger two insist it's chicken anyway, but hey, whatever gets them to eat dinner, right? In their defense, you could totally make this recipe with chicken breasts or turkey tenderloins, and probably any meat that's about the same thickness as a pork tenderloin. This paleo pork tenderloin takes just 30 minutes from start to finish and is perfect for weeknight dinners. Cooked all in one pan with a Whole30 friendly teriyaki sauce that's kid approved and goes perfectly with cauliflower rice or your favorite veggie side dish. The sauce is a mixture that I threw together randomly and then finally decided to actually write down the ingredients one day. I would consider it a teriyaki flavored sauce, or so my kids decided, actually, made with all paleo ingredients, using a Whole30 compliant sweetener, dates, if needed. While the mustard and balsamic vinegar aren't typically found in a teriyaki sauce, they add great flavor, and the balsamic sweetens the sauce as it reduces to complement the dates, maple syrup. If you're not on the Whole30, you can use pure maple syrup for your sweetener so you can whisk the sauce together in less than a minute. And, if you are on Whole30 and made your date paste ahead of time, you're also looking at under a minute for prep time. You can serve this pork tenderloin with pretty much any side dish you could imagine. I typically just serve it with roasted sweet potatoes and veggies, but if you want to go the rice route, cauliflower rice would be tasty. Or, if you want to get fancy, you can go the fried rice route with this recipe, minus the chicken. Go ahead and keep the bacon though because, well, it's hard to say no to bacon. Aside from it being tasty and kid-friendly, I love this recipe because it's super quick to make, quick enough for my 30-minute weeknight requirement. As long as your tenderloins are relatively thin, most are, they should take just about 20 minutes to cook through after browning. I cooked 2, and each one was about 1.25 pounds. I also love having the leftovers for lunch the next day. Perfect with fried plantains and whatever greens I have on hand. Okay, get out your biggest skillet, I think we're ready to start, let's cook. Ingredients: half a tablespoon brown mustard, Whole30 compliant, 1/4 cup coconut aminos, 2 tablespoons balsamic vinegar, 2 cloves garlic minced, 1 inch fresh ginger finely grated, 1 tablespoon date paste * or pure maple syrup, pinch cayenne pepper optional, 3 tablespoons light flavored oil, light olive or avocado oil are best divided, 2 tablespoons for sauce and 1 for browning, thinly sliced scallions for garnish, 2 pork tenderloins about 2.5 pounds total, sea salt for tenderloins. Instructions: prepare the sauce first by whisking all ingredients together in a bowl, set aside. Heat a large, well-seasoned, cast iron skillet to medium-high heat and preheat your oven to 400 degrees F. Trim excess fat and silver skin from tenderloins before beginning. Sprinkle tenderloins with sea salt, then coat in sauce, shaking off excess. Add 1 tablespoon oil to skillet and brown tenderloins all over, turning 2 to 3 times. Turn off heat, then cover tenderloins with remaining sauce and roast in the preheated oven until done, about 15 to 20 minutes depending on thickness of your tenderloins, until internal temperature reaches 155 degrees. Brush sauce and pan juices all over tenderloins and sprinkle with sliced scallions. Allow the meat to rest for 3 to 5 minutes before slicing and serving. Enjoy! Recipe notes * to make date paste for this recipe, place about 1/4 cup pitted medjool dates in 2 tablespoons of very hot water to soften. After 5 minutes you can stir to make sure they are soft, then blend the mixture in a high-speed blender or small food processor. Blend until smooth and add water if needed to get the right consistency.